What's up, everybody? Gilbert Blaze here, back with another video. And you know what? I haven't done a prediction video in a very long time, so I might as well do one because I got a lot to say about this year's Survivor Series. So let's get started with the matches. This year's card has only 6 matches with only one traditional Survivor Series match. And I gotta say, even though Survivor Series hasn't been the same for amounts of years now, it's still disappointing that you only get one traditional Survivor Series match. It just sucks to me. Like, I used to love the Survivor Series, see 4 versus 4 or 5 versus 5. I used to love that back in the 90s especially. But it is what it is now, so let's get to it with the card itself. The first match is going to be for the U.S. title, Dolph Ziggler versus John Morrison. Now, this match is strange to me because for the simple fact, Morrison was on such a decline. He was jobbing week after week. All the speculation that he's not going to be with the WWE anymore, that his contract is about to expire. So why all of a sudden does he get some kind of mini push, in a sense, gets a match on a pay-per-view for a title? So that to me either means that's going to be his swan song tomorrow night, his farewell, or they actually did re-sign him to a new contract. So I'm thinking that he's actually going to be leaving the WWE. I just don't see him, I don't know, I just don't see it happening. I want Morrison to stay. I've always been a big Morrison fan, but he should not be getting a U.S. title shot. It should be Zack Ryder, because Zack Ryder was the one getting the push, feuding with Dolph Ziggler in a sense. So this match is just strange to me. I still feel like Dolph Ziggler is a future main eventer. He's a future heavyweight champion, and I'm looking for him to soar more and more in the WWE. The U.S. title he does not need, really. I don't think he's done much with it. It would be nice to see someone else win it. Zack Ryder possibly, but I don't see Morrison winning this match. And if he does win, I will be extremely shocked. But to me, I think this is Morrison's last match in the WWE, so I hope it's a really good match. I hope they give them at least a good 7 to 10 minutes. Will be nice. It'll be a great way for John Morrison to leave the WWE. The next match is going to be for the Divas title, Eve versus Beth Pheonix. This is going to be a rematch from the last pay-per-view, Vengeance. And I gotta say, I thought their last match on Vengeance was probably the best Divas match this year in the WWE, and I know that's not saying much with the Diva matches we've been having, but it went actually over 7 minutes, and I thought it was really well done. They worked very well together. They got some chemistry. That one match that they had in Vengeance was extremely better than seeing Kelly beat Beth Pheonix 2 pay-per-views in a row. I mean, it was just that they have no chemistry there. So I'm hoping WWE realized that Kelly should not have the title, should not be facing Beth Pheonix in any kind of title match, because they just had no kind of chemistry. But Eve, on the other hand, I've always been a big Eve fan. I know she tries very hard. I know people still are down on her, and I just don't understand. The girl is trying so hard to impress, to improve in the ring, and yet people still shit on her. I just don't understand that. And even Medusa, my favorite female wrestler, she made a big thing about the match they had at Vengeance, saying that Eve shouldn't be in the ring. And I'm like, wow, I couldn't believe that, because you would think, I would think that she would kind of give Eve credit there for being, trying to work hard, but she didn't either, and I was shocked by that. So I expect to see Beth Pheonix retain the title here. The question is, how long will she have the title? Because everyone keeps saying that Karma's going to come back and feud with Beth Pheonix, but from my last video, I found out that people were telling me that Karma only been going for like 6 months, and supposedly she was taking a whole year off. And it's still not determined yet if she's going to come back or not, because who knows? Once she gives birth to the baby, she might just retire from wrestling. We don't know her mindset's going to be. So I'm hoping she doesn't, retire, that she comes back. But the fact is, can Beth Pheonix hold the title that long until she comes, or will Beth Pheonix just drop the title and then regain it right back? My scenario, I think Natalya and Beth should break up. They've been a great duo. I like seeing them together, but that to me is a dream match. Those two will just work so well together in the ring. They match very evenly, and if Natalya was to turn face again and feud with Beth Pheonix as Beth be the heel, that would be an awesome feud that can run for like at least a month or 2, and that would be great right there. But I see Eve not winning the title, and then the next title shot going to Alicia Fox, because they got that 3 people good girl team now. It seems like they're together now. So I see Alicia Fox being the next person with getting a title shot. But I'm hoping they get like a decent 5 or 6 minutes at least, because their last match at Vengeance was really good. So next is a traditional Survivor Series match. Team Barrett that consists of Wade Barrett, the captain, Cody Rhodes, Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler, and Hunico. Dolph Ziggler is doing double duty again on a pay-per-view. Against Team Orton, captained by Randy Orton, Sheamus, Mason Ryan, aka Batista Jr., Kofi Kingston, and Sin Cara. I expect this match to be fast-paced somewhat. I think it has potential to not be a clusterfuck. I think this match, if given time, I hope it gets at least 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. You never know. But if given time, this match will be good. Obviously, it's going to come down to like Orton versus either Barrett or Dolph Ziggler maybe, and even Cody Rhodes. It's going to come down, and of course I think Orton's going to be the sole survivor perhaps, which I don't like seeing. I'm just not a big Orton fan. I'm just happy that he's not in the title picture because I'm doing something else, which is great, but I'm just not on Team Orton. I'm just not feeling him. I'm not, and I really hope that the heels win this, but I don't see them winning. I see the faces winning this. And I gotta say really quickly, Hunico. I like Hunico a lot, and kind of disappointed that they gave him some, you know, it's like, that's such a stereotype. You get like the Mexican gangbanger, you know, like, we get that so much. You had it so many times with Conan and all these other people in the past. You know, like, they could have given him another gimmick, but I guess to each their own. They want to see what they're going to do with that. I mean, I'm surprised that they took the mask off him so fast. I didn't like that. You know, that mask versus mask match at SmackDown should have been more better in a sense where it should have been more prestigious. And to me, it was just like a regular match on a regular TV show, and that was stupid. But Mason Ryan, also, I got to talk about him really fast. They're pushing him, not extremely hard, but they're pushing him to the sense that they want him to be like this big baby face. And we've seen this recycle so many times with Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, all these big muscle guys. They're putting their stock into them, and then they either fizzle or they excel. And who knows what's going to happen with Mason Ryan. I think there's some potential there. But the fact that he's going to constantly be reminded of being like a Batista wannabe is not good for him. So maybe he should change his look or do something, but I don't know. But I heard rumblings backstage that people are not happy that he's gotten this like little push either too as well. So who knows what's going to go on with that. Kofi Kingston, I don't know how the hell he's still the tag champion when Evan Bourne clearly was suspended and can't defend the title with him. So how is he still considered a tag champion? They should have lost the titles that week on SmackDown to like Dolph and Jack Swagger or just some random team, you know, but he's still the tag champion. Go figure, right? So yeah, I expect to see Orton or Sheamus be the sole survivor, or them winning both together. Next, you have the World Heavyweight Title match, Mark Henry versus Big Show. This feud is still continuing because Mark Henry needs someone to feast on, basically. I'm not a Big Show fan. Happy he's back, yeah, I guess. They have some sort of good chemistry together. But if this match is short and sweet, then that'll be perfect. It doesn't need to be long, dragged out. You know, what more can he do with this feud? I mean, they've done so much. Mark Henry has completely owned the Big Show. He's pinned him multiple times. He's hurt him multiple times. So my fear is Big Show will go over in this match. I don't want it happening. But I have a sad feeling that the Big Show might win this match. And we might see him as the heavyweight champion for a short amount of time until Mark Henry regains the title back. I really do feel like they might do a Mark Henry versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, but WrestleMania is so far away that they have to do something still. So I don't think Mark Henry's going to hold on to the title until WrestleMania. I think he's going to lose it somewhere and then regain the title back. I do see Kane possibly returning. Kane could possibly make a return on Sunday to help Big Show win the title. That can happen. And then maybe Kane will be the next in line to get a title shot. And they'll have like work a short program with that. And then they'll come back to Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry. David versus Goliath match at WrestleMania where Daniel Bryan will go over, which will be fucking amazing to watch. But for now, I think, call me crazy, I think the Big Show might go over here and be the new heavyweight champion. Next title match we have Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk for the world, I don't know, her heavyweight title, WWE title, whatever you want to call it. Now, of course, I want Punk to win the title, but I don't see Punk winning the title. I see him getting screwed once again out of the title shot, and this time, who knows what's going to happen. I think Michael Cole might do some stupid interference, or something's going to happen where he's going to get screwed, and Del Rio's going to retain the title. I would mark out if I saw a Punk win the title live. That would be awesome. I don't see it happening. So Del Rio will win. I hope this match is given at least a good 10-15 minutes. I hope they work very well together. I'm excited to see CM Punk live. I always am. So this should be interesting to watch. And now the main event, Awesome Truth, Miz and R-Truth versus John Cena and The Rock. I think right now this match is going to go either two ways. Either Awesome Truth is going to get squashed completely, or they're going to win the match. Now, I don't see The Rock getting in the ring for a long amount of time. I mean, I got to first commend The Rock. The guy's doing G.I. Joe, and he's taking time off of doing that to do a wrestling match right now. He has an extremely busy schedule, and for him to do this, I give him a lot of props. That's why I don't think The Rock is going to be in the match too much. He might get his licks in here and there, a minute or two, 3 minutes or whatever, and then go right back out, and Cena's going to work the match more. I do think they're going to have friction. They're going to set their match up even more for WrestleMania. I see The Rock bottoming Cena and then leaving him where Awesome Truth will pick up the pieces, basically, and win the match. Now, they did beat Cena a few weeks ago on Raw when Cena was teaming up with Zack Ryder. That's why I thought also for maybe, since they got that one off of Cena, that they may lose at the Survivor Series. But I think to set up this feud even more, I think Cena and Rock need to lose. They need to lose this match, but they're going to make The Rock look good by him fucking up John Cena and walking out on him looking like a badass, boots to asses, and then the Awesome Truth is going to pick the pieces. So I'm hoping Miz and R-Truth win. So there you have it. My Survivor Series 2011 predictions. Let me know what you all think. Give me some feedback. Let me know your thoughts on the matches, and we'll see what happens. I can't wait to go to MSG. I'm very excited for it. Haven't been to MSG in a very long time. I want to see how the new MSG looks. So I'm looking forward to seeing some people there. And likewise, if you see me there, I know it's going to be crazy crowded, but if you see me there, feel free to go up to me, say what's up, talk to me, introduce yourself. I don't bite people. Talk to you later. Peace.